Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for your 2024 NFL Week 12 game highlight commentary. God damn, Tennessee got no kickoff coverage. Dameon Pierce went for 80. Very next play, first one from scrimmage, CJ Stroud going to the end zone, wide open man. And all you had to do was throw a touchdown, CJ. Meanwhile in Wakanda, Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes 3rd and 4, looking left, got Noah Gray wide open, second consecutive week, he has a touchdown. Where the hell was the Panthers defense? Noah Gray was so wide open, you would have thought he was in quarantine. It's too easy for Patrick Mahomes. Why? Cause
it's free real estate.
Look out, ref! Damn, headshots in Carolina. Give his noggin a flogging again. The Eagles, winners of 6 straight. The Rams, 4 of their last 5. Something's got to give on Sunday Night Football, and Kyrene Williams got butterfingers. Fumble on a play, clearly recovered by the Eagles, but the referees call it down by contact. The Rams run to the line of scrimmage, get the snap off, but woo, clitoris alert, woo, clitoris alert, woo. Sirianni hot on the sideline because he threw the challenge flags and the officials didn't see it. But in a shocking turn of events, the officials would honor the challenge flag despite the fact they let the play run with no whistles, stopping the play from completion. Last I checked, only replay assist can step in if the refs do not see the challenge flag. You can see here Sirianni's waiting for confirmation from above whether he should throw the challenge flag or not, and he's apoplectic on the sideline because his co-workers were delayed with the decision for him to throw the flag. That's entirely on the Eagles. That got nothing to do with the officials. And please do not get it mistaken. This is a clear fumble. It should have been ruled a fumble on the field, but the officials said it was down by contact. If you don't get the challenge flag off in time and replay assist does not come in to prevent the next play from happening, this should be a wash. They should miss the opportunity to challenge. Since 1999, when the NFL gave coaches an opportunity to challenge plays, when the offense knew they had something that appeared relatively questionable but would work out in their favor, you would rush to the line to snap the football prior to the opposing team having their challenge flag come out. And if you got the snap off on time, you would be able to escape with the play working out in your favor. Now, with replay assist, the only thing that should prevent that from happening is if the officials prevent the play from going off. This did not happen here. They ran a play on 2nd down. Remember earlier in the season when the Jets tried to throw a challenge, but unfortunately it slipped out of the coach's hand, so when he finally got it out of his arms, the play had already began, but the referees never saw it until after the fact, so the touchdown ended up standing? Sirianni threw the challenge flag on time, although it appeared late, but the referees never saw it. The sideline trying to tell the official, but the play had already started at this point. This is why last year you saw Belichick drop the challenge flag in front of the official. Although the right call was made, the Rams low-key got cheated here. This inconsistent officiating is getting out of hand. Nonetheless, Eagles football. 35-yard field goal for the Cowboys.
Oh! I blocked it.
Denied by the Washington Commanders, recovered and taken inside Cowboy territory. Dallas continues to have a season from hell.
I'm gonna kill myself! I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
Hey, I know the ads are probably getting annoying, but the NFL's continuing to pile it on. I still can't upload the Super Bowl from last season. So if you want to support the channel and watch these videos early and ad-free, consider becoming a member on my Patreon. Patreon.com/Chiseled Adonis. Link will be in the description. I appreciate you.
Black and gold. Here we go.
All right, and nobody's blocking.
Think fast. Ron Jones got butterfingers. Fumble on the play, scooped up by Jonathan Owens, forces the fumble, gets the fumble recovery. The Bears are celebrating his wife. Team USA and Simone Biles, she's got the gold medal, he's got the football.
That's for the fan to decide.
Yay!
And now go Chargers, go!
Over the SoFi in the battle of the Harbaugh brothers, Jay Herbo takes the snap, dials up voicemail, calls his own number, keeps it, goes to the end zone for the score to get the Chargers on the board. Here I thought I was watching Monday Night Football. Turns out it's Monday Night Raw, and Patrick Ricard just transmogrified into Rob Van Dam because he hit Bud Dupree with a leg whip. The Ravens, the most penalized team in the NFL, and they find new ways to draw laundry every single week. week. Now, granted, this is just circumstances of a missed block, but he did indeed whip that leg, albeit confusing, but the referees did get the right call. The last of the Killer Bees been absolute money all season long, and for the first time this year, he misses from inside 60 yards. How fitting, in the land of the cheese, Jordan Love would find Tucker Kraft Mac and Cheese, who take it to the end zone to get the Packers on the board. He ran over his lineman. Look at him truck his mans. Nothing special on this play, but a little bit of history as Travis Kelce would move into third place on the all-time receiving list for tight ends, passing Antonio Gates. If he plays another season, he'll definitely catch Jason Witten, but there's only one person who can help him catch Tony Gonzalez.
And without a doubt, all hell is breaking loose. Look out! My goddamn, I've never seen anything like this in my life.
What's that fat bastard Via Veda doing in the backfield? Hand off to Sean Tucker. Punches his way into the end zone behind a fat man for the score.
He's fat!
Certified pre-owned, good for you. What kind of truck do you want today? Looking for a new diet? I got a dish for you right here. How about shoulder pad protein, pussy? Following the fumble recovery, 3rd and goal for the Eagles. Dallas Goedert's not gonna make it to the end zone, but take a look at verse. Hit him with the DDT.
All hell is breaking loose.
No more Danny Dimes. Insert Mr. Gabagool.
Oh!
Down goes the made man.
Look how they massacred my boy.
4th and 2, insert Justin Fields, but man's been on the bench so long he don't know how to run for the first down marker no more. Turnover on downs. Next possession for the Titans. Mayo man Will Levis takes the snap, going deep down the field, wide open NWI, his 6th touchdown of the season, and Tennessee takes the lead, 10 straight unanswered points.
Antonio Brown tweeted out that he wants to return to the Steelers and he'll play for free. Any thoughts on that? No?
My butthole can't take that abuse! Enough! Enough! Enough from the clown!
Next Rams possession, this time Kyrene Williams wouldn't put the ball on the ground. He'd protect it and go to the end zone to give the Rams the lead. 1st and goal for Chicago after a magnificent drive from QB Zesty. Rashawn Johnson would punch it into the end zone to give Chicago the lead. Being a Cowboys fan this year is like giving birth anally. Nothing feels right. Dowdle fumbles the football, recovered by the Commanders. The Cowboys continue to fuck up.
I can't. I simply can't.
Damn you!
Minnesota with a swift response marched down the field with absolute ease. Darnold would get his man in the end zone. Touchdown, Jordan Addison to tie the game. Miami finally starting to hit a stride since the return of Huck to it. Looking over the middle, got Jonnu Smith, 2nd consecutive game with a touchdown. Huck gives the Dolphins the lead. In the Negro vagina, here comes 70s porn star mustache Gardner Minshew's got Abdullah touchdown. Raiders take the lead in the battle of the AFC West. Eagles still trailing by 4, approaching midfield, but not for long as Jalen Wood hurts the offense. He's taken down for a sack. 1st and goal for Detroit. Here comes Sonic the Hedgehog. Jameer Gibbs gets the handoff, goes into the end zone, touchdown. Lions take the lead in Indy, and Shadow at the crib like,
Damn you! No! It's not true!
I know someone who's glad he escaped the binds of the Dallas Cowboys. Tony Chopper Pollard gets the handoff, punches his way into the end zone. It's 17 unanswered points for the Titans.
And now no charges, no.
10-0 lead, but not for long, because for the 12th consecutive game, Derrick Henry scores a touchdown. Holding on the offense, Henry would be denied the touchdown, and for the first time this season, he doesn't find the end zone, but it was perfectly fine because on the very next play, Lamar Jackson would say he'd take it himself, recreate his high school touchdown, excuse me, bitch, to get the Ravens on the board and make it a 3-point deficit. Look who's inside the 10 again, 2nd and goal for Huck to it. Got his man, Devon! Get the touchdowns! Huck! With 2 touchdowns already. It's a Sunday. How about we fellowship in the Lord? I baptize you in the name of the Father. I baptize you in the name of the Son. I baptize you in the name of the Holy Spirit. Saquon Barkley has just springboarded himself into not only the Offensive Player of the Year conversation, but also the MVP. And he's the leading candidate in both. Mans came to Los Angeles and said, welcome to squatters' rights. Get your bitch ass off my football field. How fitting, Christian. Your last name is Rose. I just introduced you to the boom. You've got a wife, but let her know that you're now sterile. And if she gets pregnant, I'm the daddy.
My baby boss. He's lying. I'm the father of that baby boss. Boss, I'm that baby's daddy. I'm the pappy.
It's Feast Week over on Underdog. Profit boost, discount tokens, deposit matches, and so much more because it's the Thanksgiving spirit in the air and Underdog is feeling incredibly giving. And it's only right that Wednesday, November 27th through Saturday, November 30th, they give back to you with the best deals possible. And for brand new customers who sign up using my promo code Adonis, you'll receive a free pick. So what are you waiting for? Do not hesitate. Make this Thanksgiving Black Friday weekend the best yet by scanning this QR code or clicking the link in my description, downloading the Underdog app, use the promo code Adonis. Not only do they have deposit matches, they've got profit boosts and discount tokens as well to make your Underdog experience the best ever. Let them know I sent you. 48-yard field goal for the Bears, second consecutive week. Oh, I blocked it. Denied again. Somebody get the 49ers a full heel, because even though they banged up, they still out here getting fucked up. Josh Jacobs bangs his way into the end zone to give the Packers a 17-0 lead. San Francisco might as well go back home right now. Matter of fact, grab those steel chairs and kickstart a melee. Battle for first place in the NFC West, 3rd and 8 for Gino.
Come here.
Wrong play to be a Christian. Buddha Baker with the sack. Fuck the play. Look at the bull rush by Verse on the left tackle. My lord. Listen, Aaron Donald retired, and I am not comparing the two, but the Rams got an absolute dog in number 8. This is a grown man. He damn near put that man's own nipples in his mouth with how far he lifted his chest. And in little time, Minnesota would take advantage as Darnold would find Naylor, who goes in to give Minnesota the lead. Chicago refuses to play good football.
The Bears are who we thought they were. Trash.
Tampa Bay running all over the Giants in MetLife. This time, handoff to Bucky Irving, punches his way into the end zone. 17-0 lead. G-men getting cooked. After allowing 17 unanswered points, CJ Stroud says enough, finds a returning Nico Collins back at the end zone. It's a 3-point game. Hey, hold on. Why they slapping his ass up there? 3rd and 9 for Stafford, but the Rams offense would fail to move any further because Brandon Graham takes him down for the sack. And unfortunate news out of Philly, his season is done with torn triceps. If this is the last time we ever see the man on the field, it's been one hell of a career, and he's headed to the Eagles' Ring of Honor. They're selling dildos in Cleveland. Quarter Chubb, half a Chubb, full Chubb. Hey, Nick Chubb to the end zone against the team that ended his season last year to give the Browns the lead. Watch out, Gino. He's coming up the middle. Make him tap.
Dance, you fat bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
You're a fat bitch, you are.
The two-headed monster continues to dominate out of the backfield for Detroit, because this time it's David Montgomery Burns who goes into the end zone, and for the 9th time, both Gibbs and Montgomery score a touchdown in the same game. That's tied for 3rd most in NFL history, and it's only their 2nd season together. Let's check on those Cowboys again. Oh, I blocked it. They getting cooked on every aspect of the football game. They can't do anything right. Just end the season already. Jerry! You should have never sold your soul to the devil to win another Super Bowl after you told God you would stop asking for it when you won your 3rd one in the 90s.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Let's check in on Russell Wilson.
I dropped it.
Fumble on the play. He's got too much of Sierra's pussy juice on his fingertips. Recovered by the Browns. Myles Garrett with his 2nd sack of the half.
My name is Kermit, and I'm gonna... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mahomes sacked for the 2nd time today, this time on the Panthers logo.
Hey, what was all that about? I was just trying to sing a song to let you know I'm here. Why'd you take me down?
Huck to it.
Has a 3rd trip to the red zone today. Again, Diva! Get a touchdown.
Huck
with 3 TD passes, and it's not even the second half yet. Jalen would drive his offense down the field again. This time they'd find pay dirt as A.J. Brown participates in the 10 toes down challenge, holds on to the football, takes out a sideline worker because for whatever reason, they never know how to get the fuck out the way for the touchdown to put Philly in front. And although I don't believe there should be any controversy surrounding if this was a catch or not, for me personally, just because I played wide receiver, you always want to tuck the football and complete the entire process of the catch. Even if he held it out and never brought it to his body, it would have still been a catch. I know it came flying out of his hands, so most people would say, well, it could have possibly been incomplete. It's a catch through and through. There's nothing to argue about. 3rd and goal, and finally we get some offense because JSN Network would find the end zone and Seattle takes the lead at home. God bless his heart. Kyler Murray can barely see over the offensive line. He's taken down for another sack. I'm surprised the Seahawks weren't flagged for child abuse. The San Francisco ICU inside the 5. Allen back of the end zone. George McGriddle-Kittle to finally put the Niners on the board on the road. Travis Kelce's replacement might already be on the roster. Noah Gray with his 2nd touchdown today. Back-to-back games with 2 TDs as Kansas City extends their lead to a 2-possession game. And it's too easy for Patrick Mahomes. Why? Because
It's free real estate.
just when we thought C.J. Stroud stopped all the bleeding from the Texans' offense, he throws the football straight to the Titans. You in the Thanksgiving spirit or something? You gave it right to him, stupid.
Is the man retarded?
Think fast. Jordan Love got Christian Watson wide open.
I dropped it.
How the hell you drop it? That would have made it a 3-possession game again, but when the Packers talk about what they're thankful for this Thanksgiving, it won't be Christian Watson's hands because they're just for decoration. What happened to your hands? You need a shout out? Of course you do. Book me on cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis. Whether it be a roast, shout out, acknowledgement on a birthday, one way or another, I got you.
And now, no charges, no.
At this point, the Chargers lost the game because the Ravens went for it on 4th and 1 at their own 16-yard line, converted on 2 other 3rd down conversions, and then Bateman absolutely cooked Christian Fulton on a huge touchdown to give Baltimore the lead. Mans was out there looking like a woman cuddling at 3 a.m. He tried to get inside Bateman's skin, and despite the pass interference, you still couldn't prevent him from catching the football. It was 7-on-7 in the end zone, and your 7 just got cooked. Baltimore lead. Cooper big time rush looking right, got a man. But he plays for the other team. Pass intercept. What the hell was that? Man's got mollywopped, fumbled right back to the Cowboys. The flag on the play was actually on the defense, so this wouldn't even have counted if he maintained possession. CeeDee Lamb clearly doesn't like people running with his football. Back in MetLife Stadium, the Italians came to see Tommy DeVito, but they're gonna get Baker Mayfield as he dials up voicemail, calls his own number, and gets a touchdown. 24-0 lead for Tampa. And look at him disrespecting the made man.
They are lucky that was not me, because if the circumstances were such as you have described them, but with me in them, that's a very different and scary outcome for those involved.
He's gotta go.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Pittsburgh looking to get some points on the board before the half, but Myles Garrett doesn't give a shit. 3rd sack of the first half. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year, says TJ Watt. I'm better than you. Into the second half we go. Handoff to Saquon Barkley turns into a rogue podiatrist. Give me your ankles, pussy. And he's off to the races, running down the sideline. Giants fans, look what you gave away for that terrorist Daniel Jones, who's not even on your roster no more. 70-yard touchdown, and Philly leads by 2 possessions. Look at the cut. Look at the cut. Mans really thought he was about to get a tackle. Whoop! Look at your femur hanging out of your skin. That could have been yours, Giants fans, but instead you decided to pay this man. 2nd and 7 for Cleveland, still leading by 7 at home. Opening drive of the second half. Look at Jameis, steps up, finds Tillman, turns into a Looney Tunes character. Who the fuck fumbles like that? Picked up by Dante Jackson. Pittsburgh takes the football away. 70s porn star mustache Gardner Minshew clearly not participating in No Nut November because he blows his load too early. Pass intercepted by Brandon Jones, and he's gonna return it deep inside Raiders territory to the 16. 1st and goal for the Giants, but they continue to cosplay as Goliath, and every opponent is David. Fumble on the play, scooped up by Tampa Bay at the 5-yard line. The Giants are absolute
this!
After a questionable pass interference call, the Rams would get first and goal, and they'd capitalize on the next play as Demarcus Robinson would find the end zone to make it a 6-point game. 2 plays after the pick, Bo Nix would loft it to the end zone, and Cortland Sutton continues to make spectacular catches, tells the Raiders to hold his nuggets, suck his dick. Broncos in front. 4th and inches, Pittsburgh still don't know what to do with the football. Turnover on downs again. Play down to the competition, a Mike Tomlin masterclass.
You know I'm a degenerate.
Both teams in the NFC East struggling offensively, but not for long. Jaden Daniels would keep it himself. Gets a great block to take it to the end zone to give the Commanders the lead. 4th and 1 for the Lions, but their offensive line out here looking like the border in California got penetrated with absolute ease. The Colts get the turnover on downs. 4th and 1 for the midget Kyler Murray. He's going to try to use his feet, but rather throws it to Kobe Bryant. Terrible overthrow, and here comes Kobe going down the sideline, headed to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Hold my dick. In this bitch, Seattle leads by 2 possessions. Think fast. Bryce Young don't give a damn if you're the reigning 2-time champions with an absolute rocket to the end zone to make it a 1-possession game in Wakanda. Hey, Kenneth, how'd her butt get so big if she didn't get a BBL? Well, she did her squats, ate her protein, and that booty gained well, and he'd go into the end zone for the touchdown, and Philly scores again. After consecutive weeks with numerous interceptions, people done forgot how great Xavier McKinney has been this season with his 7th pick on the year, tying Kirby Joseph for the league lead, returns it deep inside Niner territory, and he's back in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. Hold on, offense been activated. Cooper big time rush, drives his Cowboys down the field, finds Jalen Tolbert for the touchdown, and Dallas has taken the lead in the nation's capital. Green Bay wasting little time, taking advantage of the interception return, and then Josh Jacobs would go in for his 2nd TD today. Chicago's defense finally able to get a stop, but unfortunately their special teams doesn't know how to football. This man calling for people to get away, but refuses to dip himself. Fumble recovered after the muff punt by the Vikings. The Bears turn it over, and look at this dumbass just standing there beside himself because he doesn't understand to move when calling fire. He's frozen out there. Look at him out here trying to look like a maestro, conducting the orchestra. Step away from the football, but my dumbass forgets I have to move too. Now you got balls touching your inner thigh like you were shooting films for the LGBT. Zesty. Just a month ago, the Bears were sitting pretty at 4-2. They've lost 4 consecutive games, and this kind of behavior is gonna lead to 5.
The Bears are who we thought they were.
I'm going to take a leak. This guy sucks.
The necrophilia challenge has officially began out in MetLife Stadium because White would get the toss, and although the Giants may be dead, they continue to get fucked. Baker Mayfield ain't even have to throw no touchdowns. They got murdered on the ground. Mahomes drives the Chiefs down the field again, 2nd and goal. Ribbit, 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 dreadlocks. Wide open, DeAndre Hopkins, touchdown, 2-possession game again. 3 TD passes for the Frog, and it's too easy because
it's free real estate.
3rd and 3. Everybody listening to the new Kendrick. Nobody gives a fuck about
Drake! Drake! Drake!
Yes! May fumbles on the play, scooped up by the Dolphins. The Patriots getting beat up so bad, Bill Belichick is somewhere feeling sore, and he hasn't coached since last year.
Shut the fuck up.
180! What's that? 180! What's that? Yeah! Yeah! 180! What's that? Hut! Turbo, what's that? Somebody jump on side, damn!
Jameis Winston is unequivocally the funniest man in football, and it's not even close. They need to have cameras rolling around this man at all times. I'm not even big into reality shows, but if they made one about Jameis, I'm tuning in every single week.
Somebody jump on side, damn!
All these knockout commentaries had me thinking, why don't I knock someone out myself? So I came up with Knockdown Tea, guaranteed to help you sleep longer, sleep better, relax, and restore. Passion fruit flavored, so you know it's good. Simply take it 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep, and our slogan is 1 cup down for the count, 2 cups, throw in the towel. So make sure you click the link in my description. Head over to knockdowntea.com and grab your first pack today. Last trip down here, Detroit was stopped for the turnover on downs, but not this time when Sonic is around, as Jahmyr Gibbs gets his second touchdown of the day. Even looks down a Colt as he does it to make it a 2-possession game.
MU, no, it's not true.
3rd and long for Matthew Stafford, trying to make this a 1-possession game. He'd fail to evade the pass rush. He's taken down again. 47-yard field goal to make it a 10-point game. The kick is sailing wide to the right. No good indoors. What's wrong with you? Your foot is as useful as an umbrella in the depths of hell. Hawk can do absolutely no wrong. Looking towards his left, he's got Jalen.
He waddle, waddle, then he waddled away. Waddle, 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 then he waddled away. Waddle, waddle, till the very next day. Bum, 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 bum.
4th touchdown on the day for Hawk. Hey, look, guys, CJ Stroud is still throwing the football straight to the defense. Intercepted for the 2nd time on his side of the field. Spent the entire summer going on podcasts talking about how defenses can't figure you out, only to come out this season and go on a super sophomore slump. Aaron Jones makes sure that Simone Biles' husband won't make any plays this time as he'd punch it into the end zone. Fuck you, Jonathan Owens. 14-point lead. I wonder what the Mayo Man's gonna do with that interception. Yoink. Throws it straight to Jimmy Ward, and he's headed to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Mayo Man is still trash in this bitch. Into the 4th quarter we go. 3rd and 6 for Geno. Rolling towards his right. Got a man in the end zone. Give me that. Intercepted by Arizona. Turnover in the end zone. It's a touchback instead of a touchdown.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch. Because we are killing the Patriots. So call the dogs off. Send the National Guard, please. They need emergency help. Please help these folks. Help is on the way. Help is on the way, I promise you.
Jalen Ramsey with the sack came flying into the backfield like...
Hold up, bring the beat back.
Very next play, 4th and 15. Fuck it, why not?
Drake
escapes one Dolphin and says, launches it down the field, got a man wide open, uncovered, touchdown to a hooper named Austin. Still down by 2 possessions. The 49ers gonna need some kind of magic. Allen can't even protect the football. Stripped from behind, Green Bay takes it away inside the 20.
And now, no charges, no.
Everything going the Ravens' way. Reigning MVP Lamar Jackson over the middle. Got Mark Andrews participating in the 10 toes down challenge for the touchdown. Referee dumbass said it was an incomplete pass, but he couldn't see Mark Andrews was clearly in bounds. Just because he's wearing white doesn't mean he's out of bounds, Japet. Give him the point. And just like that, he's the front runner for MVP again. And keep in mind, the 3 INTs wasn't even his fault. Where the hell did all this snow come from? Fun fact, Jameis Winston has never played in a game in his life in sub 40-degree weather, let alone the snow, and goes flying into the end zone to make it a 2-possession game for Cleveland. And what would our first snow game of the season be if we didn't have an opportunity to see them take out their Uno cards and give the Steelers 2 for their mistakes? Oh my God, look guys. The Giants scored. They were only losing by 30. You think this helped them come back and win? Absolutely not. 3 straight NFC championships for San Francisco. How about 3 straight touchdowns for Josh Jacobs? And he'd get the hat trick at home in Lambeau. And the Niners continue to be absolute ass. Because the Packers are cooking. Very next play from scrimmage for San Francisco. Dump off the Blue Eyes White privilege. Run CMC would fall victim to the Madden curse because he's got Butterfingers. Fumble on the play. Scooped up by the Packers. Back-to-back turnovers. The Niners can't do shit right.
And now, no charges, no.
Trailing by 7, 3rd and 6. Time to go to your young receiver.
I dropped it.
The old Quentin Johnston is back. Just when we thought this man took a step forward, Chargers fans are witnesses to an absolute scrub. Ball went right through his hands, and he would have had a lead blocker. This could have easily turned into a 30, maybe even 40-yard gain. Mans probably couldn't catch polio if he was eating ass in 1950. Probably couldn't catch a Zubat with a master ball. What happened to his hands? Thanksgiving's in a couple of days. Doesn't mean you gotta put the gravy on the football while you coughing up the ball. Fumble on the play, scooped up by the Patriots. The lolly low have it, and Gonzalez returns it to the end zone. 2 consecutive back-to-back scores for the Patriots. But did this help them come back and win, though? Absolutely not. Following a Texans field goal, the Titans trail by 4. Mayo man Will Levis dumps it off to Okonkwo, and look at the Texans defense. Absolutely no effort. Okonkwo's gonna go the distance, and the Titans take the lead again. Tennessee by 3. The Commanders offense out here looking like a 2024 Pontiac, absolutely breaking down. Fumble on the play, recovered by the Cowboys. They take the football away. Pittsburgh inside the 5, enter Justin Fields, hand off to Jalen Warren, fights his way in for the touchdown, and Pittsburgh cuts the deficit down to 1 score.
And now, no charges, no.
3rd and 2, take out Derrick Henry, insert. Hill, and he gets the carry, breaks 1 tackle. Has got open space. Is gonna score. From 51 yards. Makes it a 2-score game. Think fast, Chicago's favorite DJ Moore would get the screen and take it to the end zone, and for the first time in 6 weeks, QB Zesty throws a touchdown pass, and the Bears are back in this game. Ensuing drive.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Jameis Winston absolutely blasted from behind, fumbles on the play, recovered by the Steelers. 3 plays following the recovery.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Russell Wilson with a rifle to the end zone. Calvin Austin, touchdown Steelers. They take the lead. 2 minutes ago, the Steelers had a 2-possession deficit, but Pittsburgh's late game heroics have them in front.
Satanic black magic.
And just like Cleveland did to them, they take out their Uno cards and give them 2 for their mistakes. Alright, so boom, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. But of course, you already knew that. And I wanted to inform you guys that there's limited stock available over on ChiseledAdonisShop.com. In fact, keep in mind, there's only sizes available ranging between extra small, small, and medium. Large to 5X is all sold out. And prior to even thinking about doing a restock, everything must go. So it's running at a 65% discount right now. So if you just so happen to be extra small, small, or medium, now's the time to go and grab your merch. And if you happen to know somebody who happens to be that size and you'd love to grab them some Chiseled Adonis merch, now is the time prior to holiday season. Everything must go, 65% off. Make sure to go and grab your remaining merch today. Following a Philly field goal, let's check in on Stafford.
Nobody's blocking.
Although he fumbled, it's retained by the Rams, but they'd have to punt because it's 4th and 33. The first one was nice. This time you get a chance to see it twice. Bo Nix back of the end zone, 10 toes down challenge. Yet another spectacular finish for Cortland Sutton, his 2nd TD on the day. Following the fumble recovery, Cooper big time rush, looking to put this game on ice. 3rd and 5 to the end zone, wide open, got his man. Touchdown, 2-possession game. Yay, yay, we back on Twick. Baby, back on Twick. This game's still on. Patriots with 15 unanswered points, trying to pull off a miracle.
Not anymore.
One-handed interception by the Dolphins and take the L out of Lover. The Lolly Lo's day is finished, brother. 3rd and long for famous Jameis. 13 unanswered points from Pittsburgh, and you know what he does best. Give the football to the other team. Mr. 30 for 30 might have just given the game away. Dante Jackson with his 2nd takeaway of the somebody's. Hey, Mike, they gave you the game on the platter. No way you choked this game, right? The San Francisco 49ers definitely wearing a hospital gown that's backless because they continue to get fucked by the Green Bay Packers. 28-point lead. Necrophilia continues. Pack 'em up. Watch out, game not over yet. Commanders drive all the way down the field with speed, and Jaden Daniels would find his man over the middle. Zach Ertz with the touchdown, and the Commanders would convert on a 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game. Ensuing kickoff, special teams woes continue to play the NFL. Went right between the legs of Kevontae Turpin. Whoop! Spin move, mystical space typhoon, activate my spell card. Going down the sideline, not a single Commander's gonna touch him. 99 yards, Heronicals 13 versus 7. Can't stop, won't stop. The Lord our God has dreadlocks as Dallas makes it a 2-possession game again. Yeah, game over, game over.
And now, no charges, no.
Do or die for the Chargers. First and...
I dropped it.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Did Quentin Johnston drop the football again? Then literally on the very next play...
I dropped it.
4 targets, 3 drops, no catches. You're absolute ass. Why did they draft you ahead of Zay Flowers and Jordan Addison? You might as well be a double amputee. It's as if you don't even have any hands. Even the industry NFL plant was upset you got no hands. Make it make sense. 3 drops in the 4th quarter. You can argue it's your fault the Chargers lost this game. Jim Harbaugh need to exile your ass back to TCU. Mans can't catch on the move, can't catch on the right, can't catch on the left. Son on the field with hands that serve no purpose. Probably eats cereal with his feet. Chargers fans who already placed their order for Christmas presents desperately asking for a refund. If you get your children a Quentin Johnston jersey, they might just fucking kill themselves. Get your bum ass off the field. And what happened to your hands? On another note, how does this woman keep getting camera time? Whether it's a regular televised game or in prime time, they always find her. 3rd and 6, 2 first downs ends this game, but Saquon Barkley says, fuck you guys, I'm going to the house, as he'd go 71 yards this time. Derrick Henry, eat your heart out. There's a new king atop the rushing yards leaders in the NFL. Look at Jalen Hurts, like a proud father. Saquon Barkley outgained the entire New York Giants by himself.
I'm gonna have a tough time sleeping if Saquon goes to Philadelphia, I'll tell you that.
Well, it looks like insomnia is about to start haunting you, because not only did he go to Philly, he's looking like he might be the MVP of the league in his first season over there, because y'all decided to pay this worthless case of a quarterback. One quick look at the Giants' front office decision makers. The last 2 nights have not been good nights to be fans of Los Angeles football teams. Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley, fuck them 10 ways till Sunday. 255 from Saquon, 140 from Derrick Henry on the same field in 24 hours. Legacy drive for Gardner Minshew, 3rd and 13.
Chicken strips.
Butterfingers recovered by the Broncos. 3rd and 2 for Cleveland, where they failed to convert on a single attempt all game. Jameis Winston pressured by Patrick Queen. His pass sails incomplete and would be flagged for what they believe to be intentional grounding. But because the offensive lineman put his hand on the football, it would rather be called for illegal touching. So rather than a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down at the spot, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and Pittsburgh has an option to either accept the penalty and make it 3rd and 7 or decline and leave it at 4th and 2. And they went with the smart decision. Decline the flag.
As he was starting to throw the football.
But wait a minute, why the referee still talking to Coach Tomlin? Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo. It's been approximately 2 minutes since the flag was thrown on the field. Mike Tomlin, for whatever reason, chooses to now accept the penalty, despite the fact that he declined it already. The referees would honor the decision, and the 4th and 2 would now become 3rd and 7, with Cleveland having 2 opportunities to pick up the first down. The Browns are already in field goal range, albeit in the snow. Why would you now now put your team in a position where they have to defend on 2 plays rather than 1 to put yourself in position to win the game. And then to make matters worse, the Steelers called timeout. Just look at the body language of the defense. They're confused at what's going on. Whistle blew. Look at everybody's hands. They upset, trying to understand why would you now give Cleveland even more time to deliberate. You're 1 stop away on defense, 1 first down on offense away from a victory, but you give Cleveland opportunity to think up plays, and they convert on the 3rd down for the first time today. Tomlin, the fuck are you doing? The Browns literally did not trust their kicker to kick the field goal, so they were gonna go for it on 4th down. All you need is 1 stop. They handed you the game on a platter, but you give them 2 opportunities? That doesn't even make sense. Madden wouldn't have accepted the penalty, and that's AI. You're a human being. Why would you make this choice?
Why? 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 Why?
Make sure to turn on the post notifications on YouTube. Also, consider following and subscribing on Twitch. I'm trying to build out the community over there. So once we get to 20,000 followers, I'm going to do a giveaway. Who likes $500? It could be yours. Trailing by 3, under 2 minutes left to play. Kaimi Fairbairn, 28-yard field goal. Shanks it wide to the left. He missed it from inside 30. The Texans have blown it. 2 first downs. This game is over. Is that Kim Kardashian sex tape? You know exactly what that means. We're turning on the Chubba Porn Hubbard. Chubba Porn Hubbard. Chubba Porn Hubbard to the end zone to make it a 2-point game. And he'd run it back for an encore session because he's a gooner. And Chubba Porn Hubbard. Chubba Porn Hubbard. Chubba Porn Hubbard would double dip with the lotion lubricant baby oil to tie the game at
27.
27.
And set.
27 all in Carolina. Houston's defense able to get the ball back for CJ Stroud, but he'd pull a Dan Orlovsky, steps out of bounds, and doesn't know that you can't shoot bullets with your gun on safety. 2 for your mistakes. Titans walk into NRG and pull off the upset of the weekend and take down the Texans 32-27. CJ, you ain't been the same since you took that Uber home with that bald-headed harlot Amber Rose. Should have spent the summer thinking about football instead of thinking of what to do with your balls. Everybody knows you get too close to that whole Hall of Fame slut. You won't perform at peak performance.
Stupid bitch.
Los Angeles needs an absolute miracle getting clapped at home. Stafford finds Cooper 2 girls, 1 cup, who takes a shit on the Eagles defense, but who gives a fuck? Because you're still lost. Did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not. You think you was about to recover 3 consecutive onside kicks to win this game? The fuck off the field. You lose. And speaking of upsets of the week, quarter Chubb, half a Chubb, full Chubb. Hey, Nick Chubb with 2 touchdowns against the team that took him out to give the Browns the lead inside 1 minute remaining. They'd attempt the 2-point conversion, but it was an absolute failure. But it's a 5-point lead nonetheless. No timeouts remaining. Washington gonna need a miracle. 30 seconds left to play.
I'm Scary Terry. You can run, but you can't hide, bitch.
Impossible. Terry McLaurin's loose. 86 yards to the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
And now go Chargers, go.
After a series of penalties lead them down the field, Gus ran over to Chiseled, Adonis in high school. Edwards would get a touchdown against his former squad to make it a 1-possession game. But did this help the Chargers come back and win?
No Chargers, no.
Because on the onside kick from Dicker the kicker, Isaiah's likely to end the game as Baltimore gets back on track, improves to 8-4, and for the 3rd consecutive time, John Harbaugh defeats his brother Jim and remains undefeated in the family. You'll always be the little one, but this time it's because of bum-ass Quentin Johnston. Put your motherfucking head back down, and they're gonna tie the game at...
So I missed.
Ain't no way. I just saw what I saw. Opportunity to tie, and you fucking... Shank it wide to the left. It's Thanksgiving, Halloween already passed. Why are you dressing up like Drewski? Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin pulled off an absolute miracle in the nation's capital on an 86-yard touchdown with under 30 seconds left to play, only to go out there and miss the extra point. You were watching football on your television before the Commanders brought you in, and you won the game in week 2 against the Giants just to step out on the field and pull a 2003 New Orleans Saints. For those of y'all who remember seeing this live on the replay, or if you were watching the live feed, Aaron Brooks threw that over to Dante Stallworth, made a couple people miss, lateraled it across the field to Michael Lewis. He threw it back to Deuce McAllister, and then McAllister somehow was able to find Jerome Patton, who took it into the end zone for what was supposed to be the game-tying score to force overtime in a season where the Saints were desperately trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. But then bum-ass John Carney missed the extra point, and Jags walked away with the W. They should have banned this man from ever stepping foot in New Orleans. Some would argue it's because of this miss that Hurricane Katrina even happened, but he did come back to New Orleans. That was a bit harsh. He won a Super Bowl with them in 2009. But I can't say the same for Austin Siebert, out here shanking shit wide to the left. January 6th, they stormed the Capitol. I say November 24th, they should have stormed the stadium. Stone his dumb ass, because you just cost the Commanders the game, stupid. Siebert! Put your motherfucking head back down, you goddamn bum. Chicago trailing by 11. 30 seconds remain for QB. Zesty. Avoids the sack, extends the play, rolling right, finds a man wide open, touchdown. But they need the 2-point conversion as Keenan and Kel Allen finds the end zone, and on the 2-point attempt, Zesty. Caleb Williams comes up clutch, finding Chicago's favorite DJ Moore to cut it down to a 3-point game. But with no timeouts remaining, they need to recover the onside kick, and the Vikings play a touchdown. It's recovered by Chicago. They pulled off a miracle. They get the ball back with 21 seconds left to play. Miracles around the league because the Commanders need an onside recovery too, but the Cowboys say, fuck you, I'm gonna get a touchdown on this one, as Thomas goes the distance, 43 yards on the onside kick return touchdown. And who would have thought Siebert would put points off the board, because the last Commander to touch it was his toes. It's your fault. The Cowboys lead by 8. Last chance for Pittsburgh.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Russell Wilson says a prayer, tries a Hail Mary, but the Pittsburgh Steelers don't even make a play on the football. It's batted down by Cleveland, and the Browns pull off an improbable win in the first snow game of the season. What the hell is George Pickens doing? Man's getting restrained by security because on the Hail Mary attempt, he was fighting against Newsom instead of trying to play the football. Do you know how much hate you gotta have in your heart to fight against somebody for 15 yards? Referees ain't throwing no flag on a Hail Mary. Snowstorm, sub 30-degree weather, and you one of 2 people with your motherfucking helmets off. You supposed to catch the Brown football, not the Browns player. I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the season, he fighting fans in the stands like...
And without a doubt, all hell is breaking loose here in Detroit. Look out! My goddamn, I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's a bar fight. It's a street fight. It's Raw versus SmackDown. Come on, get it on, guys.
It's pissing me off! Come on!
Familiar sight now for Jaden Daniels. Same amount of time remained when he threw the Hail Mary against QB Zesty. And Da Bears launches it towards the end zone. It's not even gonna make it. Ricocheted, intercepted by the Cowboys, and they pull off the upset in the nation's capital. The Commanders have lost 3 consecutive games. Let's go, big W, baby. We coming big. We coming big. Once. That's what you guys do. For once, we win. You lose. Fuck you, Washington. Take the L. Let's go, Cowboy. Another game comes down to a field goal attempt for Cairo Santos. Boots it through the uprights, and it's good. We're going to after hours. No Harrison Butker, so the 31-yard game-winning attempt falls on the shoulders of Schrader. He kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. And the 2-time reigning champs survive in Carolina, and the Panthers lose. Into the extra period like extended menstruation. 2nd and 9 for QB.
Zesty.
Has protection, but nowhere to go with the football. Keeps his eyes downfield and doesn't see the defender. Take him down for the ridiculous sack. Bro, you're in the NFL. This ain't college football. Very next play, 3rd and 26. QB.
Zesty.
Would have to dump it off to DJ Moore. He's not going to have enough for the first down. Chicago's going to be forced to punt. With the game now becoming sudden death, very next score wins this football game. Sam Darnold takes the snap, doesn't feel the pressure, sacked from behind on the very first play of the drive. 2 plays later, 3rd and 10, Chicago's defense can't get a stop. Jordan Addison keeps the drive alive. Very next play, following a penalty, Darnold takes the snap, looking over the middle. He's got Jay Jettas. Justin Jefferson picks up a first down, takes it to the 48. 2 plays after that, the Vikings would march inside Bears territory as Darnold would find his man over the middle again as Hawkinson moves it to the 40. Chicago's back really up against the wall now because not only are they playing the Vikings, they up against the clock as well, but Darnold and Hawkinson doesn't give a fuck as they catch another first down, this time inside the 10. Chip shot field goal range, 29 yards through the uprights, and it's good, and Chicago's hearts get broken again with 5 consecutive losses after starting 4-2. What happened to bear down? Now they got you face down, ass up, cause every week you getting fucked. As the Bears would join the Chargers, Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, Raiders, Texans, Panthers, Commanders, Giants, Patriots, Colts, and Steelers in taking out their Metro card. And getting aboard the L train.
You lose.
Failure.
What's for dinner? Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales.
It's over. You lose.
Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.